Hey everyone, welcome back, and in today's video we are going to learn about file compression and decompression. So in Windows, whenever we have number of files and we want to compress them, we make use of WinZip or WinRAR, right? So the same thing can be achieved in Linux in a very efficient manner. Okay, so let's get started with this video, and in this particular video we are going to learn about zip command, okay, gzip command and tar command. Okay, let's get started with that. So first of all, the initial thing that we would be doing is we are going to create a file which size is for 100 MB. Since I'm using an EC2 instance, you can create the same thing for 1 GB as well. Okay, and how to do that, just follow along with this video. All right, let's get started. So let me do a little bit of zoom and hope the screen is visible to you. All right, okay, so let me list down the files and let me create a new directory over here, and in order to do that I'll type mkdir. So the name of the directory would be qa, and I'll enter the directory qa. So cd qa. All right, let me clear the screen, and you can see that nothing is present currently over here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll create a file which size is 100 MB, and I'll show you how to create the file for more than 1 GB as well. All right, okay, so what I'll do, I'll make use of dd. Okay, it converts the data into nullable form. Okay, it just copies one form of data and store it into a value. Okay, dd if equals to slash def slash 0. Okay, moving forward. All right, of here you'll write the name of the file in which you want the size of 1 GB, and here in this video we are going to consider the file size as 100 MB. Okay, so the file name would be, I'll write file.txt. Okay, and I'll write the base size, so block storage of 100 MB, so I'll write m. If I want to create the file of 1 GB, I'll just write 1g. Okay, so for 10 GB I'll write 10g. Okay, so since I want a file of 100 MB, I'll write 100m, followed by the count of file that you want. I want just a single file, so I'll write count equals 1. When I press enter, you can see ls-ll, the file is created and its size is 100 MB. All right, let me clear the screen. Okay, now when I press ls-ll, you can see the file size is something like that. Okay, and now when I want to compress the file size, I make use of gzip command. Okay, gzip followed by the file name, and what would that be? It is file.txt. When I press enter, it has created a zip file for me, and it is something like file.txt.gz. Now what if I want to see the file size? I'll type ls-ll. You can see the difference in file size. This was 400 MB and it has compressed it over 1 MB and nearly approx to 1 MB. Okay, let me clear the file. How do I unzip this file? It is very easy. I'll write gunzip, or you can say gunzip, but the proper way to pronounce it would be gunzip. Okay, gunzip followed by the file name. It would be file.txt.gz. When I press ls, the file is recovered, and let us check the file size now. ls-ll, and you can see the file size is of 100 MB once again. Okay, now let's say that there are multiple files over my particular directory. So in order to achieve that, I'll make use of touch. So file, and I'll name it as from 1 to 20. I have 20 files. Press enter, ls. So these are the files that I have currently. So basic scenario for using a disk fragmenting, or you can say for compressing of files or directory, we consider the scenario that we have multiple files, right? So I'll just go back over this directory, and when I try to make use of gzip followed by the directory name, it will say that it is a directory. Okay, so basically we make use of tar over here. Okay, so tar does the same thing with directory as well. Let me clear the screen once again. Okay, all right, so what we'll do simple stuff here. Okay, and that would be tar space hyphen c. It is used for creating a zip file, z czvf. Just remember, tar hyphen czvf followed by the file name, the file that you want as an output. So I'll write output dot tar dot gz, and the file location. Okay, and in order to check the file location, we make use of pwd, that is print working directory. So we are currently over home ect user, right? Okay, so I'll write tar hyphen czvf space output, the file name that we want as an output. So output dot tar dot gz, and where the file location resides, so it resides in home slash ec2 hyphen user slash qa. Okay, let us understand what this particular thing does, right? Okay, so c command tells that we have to create a zip file. All right, okay, the next thing is z command. It is used for file compression and decompression. Zip file, to create a zip file. Verbose displays the operations that are currently being performed, and f displays, it is just used for naming the file. Okay, it shows that it is a file. Okay, when I press enter, okay, and when I press ls, you can see we have achieved this file. All right, okay, now what I'll do when I want to unzip this file, so first of all, the initial step would be I'll go into qa and delete the entire stuff. So in order to do that, I'll do rm hyphen remove forcefully, and I want to remove everything which is present over qa. When I press ls hyphen ll over qa folder, you can see that nothing is present right now. When I go back, okay, and now what I'll do, I'll press ls. You can see the output.tar.gz file is already present. Okay, now I want to unzip this file. We make use of tar hyphen xzvf. Okay, xzvf, x for decompressing the file. Okay, z defines that we have created a zip, v to print out the things, and have the file name. Okay, tar.xzvf followed by the tar.gz file. Okay, so it is output.tar.gz. When I press enter, it has extracted all the files. Okay, what I'll do, I'll just copy the file path once again. Okay, and what I'll do, I'll do a cd command over there. Okay, let me just copy the file path. Okay, cd, and let us paste it. When I press enter and when I press ls, you can see all the files are back. Okay, when I press ls hyphen ll, all the files with the same permissions and the sizes are written back to us. Okay, you might be wondering why the file size is 0, because we haven't made any changes to those files. We just made use of touch command and we haven't entered anything over that. However, the file of 100 MB is also existing over there. All right, that was all about how to compress a file, how to compress a folder, a directory, and how to decompress them. All right, hope you like today's video and see you in the another one. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.